YouTube, what's going on YouTube? I'm back with another good video. Fellas, I've been away for a while. As I'm saying, follow me on IG. If I'm not on YouTube, you'll see why I'm not on YouTube. Follow me on IG and see. I've not been around. I've been on holiday, but I'm back now. 7 things that make you instantly attractive to women. And I've got my notes here and I'm gonna get right into it. We're not gonna waste any time today. Number 1 is smelling good. Smelling good. Fellas, smelling good is so important. Smelling good is so important, fellas. I've stressed it so much. But before we even get to the cologne, every man needs this. I don't know if it's gonna focus. You need a roll-on. If you're not using colognes, which you should, you need to be using this, right? Smelling good, it's so important, fellas. Making sure you smell good. Boy, like, a good smell goes along with. This is my favorite cologne right here. Black Afghano. And you know it's my favorite because it's the least used and it's already half a bottle. This is 30 ml. This is 30 ml and I'm using this bitch as slowly as possible. Smelling good is so important. It's enough to look the part. It's enough to look good. It's enough to dress well. But if you're not smelling well, boy, I don't know for you. Fellas, you need to smell good. Just people walking past you and just smelling you and you smell good is so important. And Black Afghano is my most compliment getter. This bad boy here, I take my time with this one because this smells good. Actually, no, I lied. My most compliment getter is 1 Million Lucky. This cologne right here, whew. Look at me getting excited talking about my colognes, bro. Fellas, you have to smell good as a man. It's okay to look the part, to dress the part, to have all these other assets, but if you're not smelling good, you're wasting your time. Every man needs a go-to cologne. Every man needs that cologne that when people smell it, yeah, that's him. And your cologne has to compliment you. Don't use Creed. You can't be using Creed if you're not looking the part, right? This is a sweet smell. You know I love to smell sweet. This cologne right here, another good one, right? It's got my initials at the back, got my name at the back. But fellas, a man who smells good is always going to attract women. I'm just gonna leave it as that. Number 2 is style. And when I say style, fellas, I'm talking about your dress code. How does your clothes look on you? Right. If you want to wear designer, if that's your thing, go ahead. Right. But I like to dress simple. I like clothes that complement my body, clothes that show off my physique, and clothes that hug my body. 9 times out of 10, if you catch me out, I'm wearing clothes that show my physique. Right. In the summer, this is what I'm wearing all summer. Right, or a nice t-shirt. That's what I'm wearing summer. That's what I'm rolling through to any motive in summer. I don't care, right? You have to wear clothes that complement your body. No point having a nice physique and wearing baggy clothes, right? It doesn't make sense. And when I talk about style, I'm also talking about color coordination. Right? Color coordination shows a lot about your fashion, right? Shows a lot about you as a person. Right, the clothes you wear shows a lot about your personality. Right? Are your clothes matching? Are the colors matching each other? Are the colors complementing each other? If I'm wearing a white tee and a grey bottom and let's say a black hat, my shoes are gonna have a bit of white, black and grey. Right? The colors match. Right? Everything is going well with each other. That's what I mean by color coordination. There's no point wearing a pink top and blue trainers. I mean, if it goes for you and if you like it, go ahead, wear it. I don't really care. But for me, I like things that match together. So if I'm wearing a black tee, grey bottoms, my trainers are either going to be grey or my trainers are going to be black, right? Something that matches. You have to think about stuff like this because your style says a lot about who you are. It says a lot about your personality, says a lot about you as a person. Do you take care of yourself? Do you take time to pick out your clothes? All of these matter. Number 3 is being well groomed, right? This is an important one, right? At the end of the day, find a style that fits you. What style fits you? And when I'm saying being well groomed and style is, if you've got the dreadlocks, make sure you have a nice shape up with it, right? With your dreadlocks, you might not get trims, you might not cut your hair as often, but make sure you've got a nice shape up. For me, I like the low fade. I've had so many low fades that when I get to the barber, I don't have to say anything to him. I just sit down and he knows what I want because I get the same thing over and over again. And a low fade suits my style. Yeah, it suits who I am. Right, that's another important thing. It has to suit who you are. Right, if you got a high top, you already know my opinion about high tops, right? I think it's childish and it's time to move on from it. But if that's your style, if you want a high top, so be it, right? Get a high top, but always make sure you're well groomed and allow your barber to give you a nice trim, right? Take care of yourself. Being well groomed also includes your beard. And another important one, shaving your pubes, right? And making sure you're well groomed, your armpit is well shaved. Like, some women say they like hair and stuff on armpits and pubes and stuff. I don't give a fuck what you like. This is what compliments me. If I want to be shaved and well shaved, that's what I want. And I like a woman who's well groomed as well. So from your beard to your armpit to your pubes, make sure it's well groomed. Chest hair, I'm not a fan of chest hair. So, I mean, I don't really grow a lot of hair on my chest anyway. So making sure your chest is well groomed, everything, all of these are important to attracting a woman. To looking clean is essentially what I'm trying to say. Number 4 is nice teeth. Nice teeth, taking care of your teeth, right? I had to get my teeth pushed together because I felt it was more of a professional look. I'm always trying to go for a more professional look. So for me, I got my teeth pushed together, right? Getting your teeth whitened, brushing your teeth twice a day, using toothpaste. Don't use dishwasher or whatever. Brush your teeth with toothpaste and do it twice a day, fellas, right? A nice smile is attractive to women. Right, I get that a lot. You have a really nice smile. You got really nice teeth. I get that compliment a lot. Right, so a nice smile says a lot about you and it draws women to you. I'm just gonna keep it simple. It draws women to you when you have nice teeth and you've got a great smile. Right, it's very attractive. Number 5 is confidence. Confidence is key in this world. If you're not confident, people are going to know this, right? People are going to feel this energy about you, right? A guy who's, I'm going to put it this way, fellas. I'm going to put it this way to you. Confidence surpasses money, looks, and status, right? If you're not confident, people will know, right? A guy who's average looking but confident is more attractive to women than a guy who has all the money in the world and isn't confident, or is very attractive and has no confidence. Right? Confidence is the difference between you taking it to the next level with a woman or getting the draws at the end of the night compared to being timid. Right? People feed off your energy. Your energy says a lot about you. And if you're timid, if you're shy, if you're not confident, even if you try to fake it, people read that. It's better to fake it than not be confident at all. But people can feel your energy. And if you're not confident, people read that. Right? If you're saying, well, I'm confident, I'm this, and then when the time comes to show who you really are and you can't, people are going to know. People are going to feel that. And I'm not gonna stay too long on this because I've done loads of videos on confidence and the importance of confidence. Confidence is attractive, right? When these girls say, oh, you're cocky, blah, 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 they're fucking with you, right? There's a difference between being cocky and being confident, right? And you need to know the balance between that. But this is a long list and I'm trying to get through it as quickly as possible. Number 6 is a wristwatch. A wristwatch is important. The most important thing on a wristwatch is time, right? You can't buy time and you can't get time back. But a wristwatch says a lot about you and says a lot about your personality, right? It says that you're professional, right? It says that you're organized. Being able to tell the time at any time of the day is also very important, right? It's just a professional look and it looks good. Yeah, you look like you're a man on a mission. It looks like you're a man who's about his business. So wristwatch, times have changed, right? You can pick up your phone right now and look at the time. I know what the time is, but for me, that wristwatch for me is more just about being professional and looking professional, right? And just being able to tell the time, and I don't have time to waste. So if I'm with you and you're wasting my time and I look at my watch, it's time for me to get the fuck out of there. I'm gone. Time is valuable, fellas, and for that professional look, you don't have to. This one is not really necessary, but being able to just look professional and look the part is also important. So a wristwatch for me is a must, right? I've only just got this recently and I'm planning to get many more wristwatch. Number 7 is charisma. People don't deep, like a lot of people don't deep the importance of charisma. Charisma is so important, fellas, right? Being charismatic, drawing people to you, using charisma is so important. And a lot of people say charisma is something you either have or you don't have, but you can always work on everything, right? If you're not born with it, women love good laugh. Like people love to smile, people love to feel good. Even in business meetings, being charismatic helps people feel confident, right? Making a woman laugh and engaging a woman with your charisma goes a long way, right? It can draw her to you. Especially, see, let me tell you something here. One thing I've learned growing up is, women love to talk about their day. Women love to talk about what's going on in their life. Women love to talk about everything. They can talk for days, right? And when you can engage a woman, when you can make a woman laugh, when you can make a woman smile, it goes a long way, right? Sometimes, a woman might not be feeling you, she might not be feeling your vibe, but if you can talk to her about something she likes and you have her laughing, boom, you're in. You're in, right? I've experienced this on so many occasions where the attraction was there, but the energy wasn't really matching each other. And when you start talking to a woman and when you start engaging a woman and you start connecting with a woman emotionally and you start making her smile and your charisma is showing, boom, she's sitting in your seat and she's sitting next to you in the car and she's melting in the seat, right? Because she's feeling your charisma, right? You're a funny guy, you're outgoing, you know how to make her laugh, boom, you're in. Because that is an emotional part, that is an emotional characteristic that turns a woman on sexually, right? If you can make a woman laugh, you're connecting with her emotions. And like I always say, the emotions is connected to the vagina. So once she's feeling something in her emotions, her vagina will start to tingle, right? And not even putting women aside, like in business meeting, when situation is uncomfortable, if you can connect people in the room through your charisma, make people in the room laugh, it makes you stand out, right? Charisma is so important. Charisma goes a long way, man. Charisma can be the difference between you signing that deal, that deal that can change your life. The charisma is the difference between you securing 7 figures and you securing just an average salary, right? Charisma is so important, fellas. And if you don't have it, you just gotta constantly work on it, right? Learn. And if you see someone who's funny and who is charismatic, knows how to engage everyone in the room, it's not a bad thing to look at another brother and just learn how he operates, or even just talk to him, right? Put the pride aside, learn how to talk to people, learn from people. We all have to learn from each other and grow from each other. And I'm just gonna keep it like that, right? If you want to hear the message, hear it. If you don't, that's on you. I know I said 7 things, but I'm gonna add in one more that's so important, and this is the 8th thing on the list. Masculinity is so important, fellas. Just being a fucking man makes you attractive, right, to women. Just knowing how to be a man, right? Having that masculine aura about you goes a long way, right? And that's the issue in our society, and that's something you either have or you don't have. And a lot of men don't have that masculinity element. Right? A masculine man is always going to be attractive to women. You have to realize sex is a pool of energy between masculine and feminine, right? A masculine man is always going to attract a feminine woman. And even if a woman is not previously feminine and she's in a masculine energy, a true masculine man will always switch her energy. Make her become feminine. I've experienced this on multiple occasions where a woman was in a masculine element, and being the man I am, now she's as soft as a feather. I'm just keeping it real. She is soft, and she can't believe that she's soft. She just doesn't understand why she's all of a sudden she feels like a little girl around me. Right, because it's that masculine element. A truly masculine man will always attract women. And I'm gonna say this now. A thing about masculinity is it's a tribal thing. You know, it's about who you are and where you come from. I know who I am and I know where I've come from, and the things I've seen in life has made me the man I am. Right, masculinity is so important, fellas. Right, I've done a video on this already, and I've done a video on everything I've spoken about today. Right, we all need to work on that masculine element about us. Right, and that masculine element is the difference between you standing up for your family when someone breaks through your front door, or you hiding like a little pussy. Right, that masculine element is you not tolerating disrespect from anybody, man or woman. Right, respecting yourself and holding yourself high is another element of that. Right, but some people have it, some people don't, and hey, the ball is on your court. You define you as a man. So if you think this element isn't relevant to you, or if you think you don't care, or you don't care if your woman is more masculine than you, hey, that's on you. But at the end of the day, this is my view, and I'm just giving you what's worked for me. But that masculine element is the difference between whether everything on this list and everything I've said previously is gonna work in your favor. Alright, go out there and be masculine. Go out there and be aggressive with the world. Take what belongs to you. Go out there and demand that pay rise. Go out there and be hungry and desire what you really want. Right? Go out there and fight for what belongs to you. That's that masculine element. But anyways, I don't want to make this video any longer than it needs to be. It's already getting long. Like, comment, subscribe, hit me up in the DM, fellas.